Hello students, now let us look at some more concept with respect to lines and angles. We have already seen two lines are called to be parallel lines if they never intersect each other or the perpendicular distance between them measured at any point remains same. Okay, so this is the figure for it. So suppose line L and line M are two parallel lines because the perpendicular distance, if you measure it anywhere, it remains the same. Now what is in transversal? A transversal is a line which intersects two or more lines at distinct points. Distinct points mean at different points. So we have to draw a line which is intersecting line L and line M at different points. Let us name this as line P. So in this case, line L is parallel to line M, whereas P is the transversal, or line P is the transversal. Now you have already seen different types of angle with respect to two parallel lines and one transversal, like corresponding angles, alternate angles, and everything. So let us do a quick recap of it. Let me name these angles as angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. Similarly, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so in this case, let me first write down the corresponding angles. Now what are the corresponding angles? As the name itself suggests, corresponding angles means the angles which are similar. So if I take angle 1, now where is angle 1 present? Angle 1 is present on the upper side to the left side of line L. So upper side, left side of line L. Similarly, the same angle with respect to line M, upper side, left side, that is angle 5. So angle 1 and angle 5 is the first pair of corresponding angles. Similarly, which is the next pair? Yes, angle 2 and angle 6. Third pair, angle 4 and angle 8. And the fourth pair is angle 3 and angle 7. So these are the four pairs of corresponding angles in this case. Now what are the next set of angles? They are the interior angles. So what are the interior angles? Interior means on the inside of the angle. So which are the angles present on the inside? Angle 4, angle 3, angle 6, and angle 5. So the four angles present on the inside are 4, 3, 5, and 6. Similarly, what will be the exterior angles present on the outer side? 1, 2, 7, 8. So exterior angles 1, 2, 7, and 8. Okay, so these are the another two pairs of angles. Further, now depending upon interior angles, the angles named as alternate interior angles. Now you have to just go by the name of the angles. Now they are saying interior angles. So I already have the four angles which are present on the interior side. But among them also you have to consider only the alternate interior angles. Alternate means if in one case you are taking an angle on the left side, the pair for it will be the angle present on the right side. So angle 4 and angle 6 are the alternate interior angles, whereas angle 3 and angle 5 will be another pair of alternate angles. So angle 4 and angle 6, also angle 3 and angle 5. So these are the two pairs of alternate interior angles. Interior, the four angles present on the inside, alternate, taking one on the left side and the other on the right side, and vice versa. Similarly, there will be definitely alternate exterior angles also. Okay, so alternate exterior angles, I already have the four angles which are present on the exterior side. So among them also you have to consider only the alternate ones. So if I am taking angle 1 of the exterior angle, I have to consider the another angle present on the other side, but on the exterior, that is angle 7. So angle 1 and angle 7 are the exterior angles, and the another pair is angle 2 and angle 8. So angle 1 and angle 7, angle 2 and angle 8. Okay, so these are the few pairs of angles. Now whether they are equal, they are supplementary, that is the next thing which we'll be looking at. But first of all, try to understand what are these angles and how to find out which angle is alternate to which another angle and which angle is corresponding to another angle. Now the next thing also you have learned is interior angles on same side of transversal. As I have already told, just go by the name. Now interior angle, so I already have 4 interior angles, fine. But which interior angles I have to consider? The interior angles which are on the same side. Same side of what? Of a transversal. Now this is your transversal. Okay, so among these 4 interior angles, if I am taking the left side, so I have to consider the 2 interior angles present on the left side of the transversal. So which are those angles? Angle 4 and angle 5. Similarly, if I am considering the right side, the 2 angles on the interior and on the same side are angle 3 and angle 6. So this becomes the another 2 pair. So angle 4 and angle 5, this is the first pair of interior angles present on the same side of transversal, and also angle 3 and angle 6 is another pair of interior angles present on the same side of transversal. Now these angles are also called as co-interior angles. Angles on the same side of transversal, interior angles on the same side of transversal are also called as co-interior angles or consecutive interior angles. Okay, so you have already learned or you have already seen all of this. Now let us look at the first axiom related with these angles. The first axiom, now again I am calling it as an axiom. It means definitely I am not supposed to prove it. I have to just understand what the statement says. So the axiom with respect to corresponding angle axiom, that is our axiom number 6.3, which says if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, it says if a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, is intersecting two parallel lines, then their corresponding angles are equal. Then their corresponding angles are equal. Now just now we have seen what are the corresponding angles. We have just found out the pairs. Now we have to find the relation between those pairs, whether they are equal or whether they are supplementary. Now according to the axiom, what they are saying, if a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines. So I have already considering the previous figure. Now in this case, line L is parallel to line M. So this is the given condition. Okay, so if line L is parallel to line M, then the corresponding angles which are formed in this case, they are equal. Now which is the corresponding angle to 1? As I have told, upper side, left side for both the lines. So 1, 5, 2, 6, 4, 8, 3, 7. Now the axiom says that these corresponding angles are equal. It means angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Just look at the figure. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8 and angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Okay, so this becomes your first axiom with respect to this angle. If two lines are parallel, then their corresponding angles are equal. Now what will be its converse? Just now I have told, converse means if if A is present, B happens. Its converse will be if B is present, A happens. In this case, lines were parallel, hence angles were equal. So its converse will be if angles are equal, then lines will be parallel. It means whatever we have written it here, if this is the given condition, if this is given, any one of this angle, it is not necessary that all angles has to be given as equal. You can take any one pair. If any one pair among this are equal to one another, then I can say that the two lines are parallel. So this becomes your next axiom, that is axiom number 6.4, which says if a transversal if a transversal is intersecting if a transversal is intersecting two lines. Now here I am not mentioning it as parallel lines. I am just considering a transversal P intersecting two lines L and M. If it is intersecting two lines in such a way that their corresponding angles are equal, in such a way that their corresponding angles are equal, then I can say that line L is parallel to line M. Then I can say, or then two lines are parallel. Very easy axiom. Okay, so if two lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal, and its converse, if you are drawing a transversal in such a way that it is intersecting two lines, currently I don't know whether they are parallel or not, but if their corresponding angles